Well, welcome back to another episode of Cooking Like It's 1999. As you can see, I have all the ingredients here for chow mein. So we're going to do chow mein. We're going to do beef chow mein. We have our noodles, our onion, our stir-fry meat, our peppers, our broth. We're also going to add in a cube of beef organic bouillon. And also for a appetizer, I'm going to be doing up some dumplings. I'm gonna boil those in water for 10 minutes and then I'm gonna fry them. So here we go. Here's the ingredients you need. Pretty simple recipe for today, but we'll get her going. Okay, so we have our beef broth to a semi-boil. We're gonna add in the beef bouillon to mix it up, give it a little more flavor. We got our water to a soft boil, kind of like when we did pierogies. We're gonna add our dumplings for 10 minutes. I added salt and oil so they don't stick together. What we're gonna do is we're not too nervous about doing these early because we're gonna let them cool and fry them in butter so that they can get nice and crispy. I have my meat cut up, my veggies cut up, and so we're just gonna wait for some of this stuff to catch up and then we're gonna put the noodles on. There we go. We can turn the heat up just a hair more so we get a boil so that we can do our 10-minute timing because it is raw pork and you wanna make sure it's thoroughly cooked. Okay, as you can see, the dumplings are at a too violent of a boil for this guy. So we can take the lid off. 3 more minutes on those. We got our beef bouillon. We put the cube in, then I broke it up because if you don't, as I was informed, it will not break up by itself. You need to break it up. So here we go. There goes the beef in the pan. Got some butter and oil in there. Ooh, baby. There we go. Brown it up nicely. Let's add some pepper. We don't really need to add salt because we got a lot of salty stuff going on. We're gonna add the veggies. Stir that up, bring the heat down. Okay. Then we're gonna add the beef bouillon. There we go. Actually, that one container looks good. I don't think we're gonna have to use 2. Okay, we got our noodles. We're gonna add our noodles in now. We have everything in there. I did add garlic. That was a last minute decision. I think garlic will go very well. Now, this is a 2-pound bag of chow mein noodles. Yeah, not very cooperative, making a bit of a mess. Oh yeah, we're using the whole thing. Now we're going to stir that broth in. go. Now basically what we're gonna do is steam these noodles in this awesome broth we've come up with. There we go. As you see, I got my dumplings still in there. I'm gonna take those out real quick and we'll fry those up in a bit. Okay, we got it on a low heat, number 2. Now you're just gonna wanna stir it once in a while. Everything's evaporating. These are steaming nicely. You can hear the liquid boiling. We're actually gonna turn it down to minimum now, to low. And we're almost done. Dumplings are cooked. We'll fry those up in a bit. Okay, everything is almost ready. As you can see, 15 to 20 minutes steam on 2 to low on my oven. I have no idea what that is. All I know it's super low. You still got to boil out of the water, and we are basically done. You want to stir periodically through the cooking process. We have our dumplings on. We're frying them up right now. We're going to get a little golden brown on those with butter and olive oil. I put olive oil on them after I took them out of the water so they don't stick. And we got those in the pan. So we are ready to serve up. Everything's looking good, smelling good. Yep, we're in a good spot. Stay tuned for the finished product. Well, another successful episode of Cooking Like It's 1999, and here we are at the final steps of the beer review. Today we have a Lighthouse Brewing Company. This one's also out of Victoria. It is a White Squall White IPA, limited release. I've had this one before. It's quite delicious. Ooh, baby. Hope you enjoyed this episode, the chow mein and the dumplings. The chow mein turned out really good. It's actually my first time doing the chow mein, and it turned out really good. Of course, always mix it up. There we go. Now, very citrusy. Lots of great flavors that I'm smelling in here. Like a true IPA, very hoppy. Lots of different flavors in there. If you have a chance, I recommend this. Everyone, you guys have a good night. As you can see by the videos prior, we got a snowfall today, so lots of shoveling to you and to yours. Enjoy.